And we are back. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for this.
Yeah, you're ready for your mental breakdown.
I'm ready.
You got it.
I'm ready to do this.
At least now you're at the point where we know how to do this part. So it's.
I didn't do it. No. I'm so in my old phase of living that I realized that I'm not even yet dying.
No. Not.
Sorry, I'm getting really weird in the way I'm talking, guys. You've probably seen over the course of a couple weeks now me breaking down
this
mentally.
This game has taken a lot out of you. It's also been a very long week, and we talked about this in the last Celeste recording, but this is our 5th recording session this week.
What have we recorded?
We did Devil May Cry, we did Hat in Time, we did, what's another game? We did Katana Zero, we did a session of Celeste, and then we did another session of Celeste.
That's okay. Yeah. I'm fine. I accept my death.
So
I accept my death. So you go down, you bounce, and then what was it?
Bounce on the other wall. There's one on the right side, and then you use that bounce to hit up and then dash out of there.
So the left bounce will bounce me to the right side with no jumps, no nothing?
I believe so. Let me go ahead and take
I'm gonna keep practicing.
You keep practicing.
I've personally recorded probably a good 50 episodes.
So
in this last week.
Probably. Once you
in this last 5 days.
Yeah, you slide down that bumper. And you bounce off that and dash to the other wall. Then you slide down the wall.
Wait, hold on. I bounce and then dash?
Yeah. Okay, so see. So
I see.
When you're falling and then there's like the
Nobody
bumper.
else sees, but I see.
Yeah, you see. He sees my finger.
Yeah.
You hit that bumper, you bounce off that bumper, and then you use a dash to grab onto the other wall. Then you slide down the wall.
Hit another bumper?
Hit on that other bumper. Use that bumper to bounce, then you dash up, and then dash over to the right.
So it's up and a right. Okay.
Yeah, up and a right. You got this.
Guys.
I mean, we'll get it eventually, but, it's taking way longer than I thought.
Guys and girls. This is the summit, man. This is the summit. This is B-side summit.
It's hard.
Guys, I am so downtrodden.
Very downtrodden. I'm just delusional of my week when I'm looking at my schedule. I'm like, it's gonna be long.
Is it just me, or
it's gonna be a long one?
God, the game looks different. Like I've reached another level of something. I'll tell you that.
It still looks the same to me.
Oh, it looks different to me. It looks super smooth. I'm seeing the bits. I'm seeing the code. I see the ones and zeros. I am in the Matrix.
I was about to say, you're starting to feel like Neo, aren't you?
No, I'm not. If Neo had a really silly brother that could not handle all the things that
You never met Nico?
Nico.
Oh, man.
Oh, Nico. This isn't going to be a success, but it's okay.
Worked, though.
I'm getting more used to it, and it's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Don't kill anybody today.
Yeah, don't kill anyone. It's usually a good rule of thumb.
I just.
Yeah?
No, my finger didn't even move. It's just like, I thought it in my brain, and then my hand was like, no, you're not. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Stop being dumb.
So what's harder, this or Godmaster?
I don't know. It's been so long. God, what has my life become?
Maybe this is all of what Godmaster is. Like, this is just training for Godmaster. So when we finally go back to Godmaster, you're just gonna be like, no, this bitch is mine.
No, my brain is full fuck right now.
Oh, yeah. Dash over to the side, grab the wall. Now, yep. Then you dash up and then dash over.
I got it. I get it.
You got it.
Every little bit of progress reinstills the fact that I can do it. It's when I don't get progress that I go, why am I so dumb? Why this is...
I think that's why...
This is everything I've always hated about games.
That's one thing that I really liked about Sekiro.
And it's not games, it's myself.
Yeah,
just to say. I'm having a very... It's so weird that the game is about introspection, and I'm sitting here going, ooh, so much about this I hate about myself, and I don't hate about the game. I get why it's the game, and I get why it's so hard, and I get why it's... Oh, it's a therapy session.
It's funny, I just realized the other day, it's the longest I've had a beard.
A beard?
A beard.
A beard?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I don't
Really?
think I've never had a beard for this long before I've shaved it.
Keep it. I love it. I love your fucking scruffy beard.
My scruffy beard.
It looks fucking good on you. It makes you look like a.
I'm kind of only maintaining it at this point
like
because
a real cool cat.
Free
man.
comic book day is about to come around, so I kind of want to just have a beard for that. And then after that, I think I'll probably just shave it.
Yeah. I just I tried to use the right stick to look down.
Mm-hmm.
It's not how anything works. I'm so
I have gotten to the point though where I don't notice the beard as much anymore.
It looks good, man. There's a certain growth period in the beard where you stop noticing it, honestly.
But I also miss my smooth face. But I like the look of the beard, but I also like the look of the smooth face, which is nice. It's a nice problem to have. It's nice to like feel confident in both a smooth face and a bearded face.
There you go. There's a little...
Oh no, I have some. You gave me that a while ago. I still have the oil you gave me like 2 years ago.
Nobody can see what I just handed Sam. I just tried to hand Sam some beard oil.
Yeah.
I make my own beard oil. And yes, it's super the hipster thing to do, but at the same time, it's just because I didn't want to pay someone else to make beard oil for me, essentially.
I wish I got more full patch like on the side of my faces, but
God, do you know how much I wish that I had a ton of different ways of having my beard? I don't grow cheek beard.
yeah, I don't go cheek beard either.
I'm such a baby-faced fucking beard grower, and it's not even like. What I do love about my beard is that I don't grow a neck beard. I don't. My neckline completely stops right at the neck.
Oh, I have to shave mine in order to kind of like.
No, I get that, and I think that's more of a healthy growth pattern than mine. But I see what I do.
My brother grows a glorious beard.
Yeah.
And my dad can grow a really great beard. So for the longest time, I was like, I can't really go a very good one. And it's still not as good as my brother's, but I am more satisfied with it because the coverage is all right. There's not any really
I need to fall in diagonal.
huge spots of just,
okay.
oh, there's nothing there.
I do have patchy spots too.
And everyone kind of does.
Yeah.
Oh, unless you're Chris Evans or a Hollywood star like Chris Hemsworth, most people don't have perfect beards.
So I don't need to jump on this. I just need to use it to regain my dash.
Yeah, and then you just fall. It's a lot of falling.
Wow, I need to barely tap that.
Yeah, you just walk off.
I'm trying. So I need to like. Wow, that
Let
is.
me look at that. So while you're
No,
practicing.
no. I think I know what I have to do.
No, I think you do too, but I'm gonna let you do what you're gonna
and
do.
Then fall. Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. Ooh.
But I'm curious because I need to look ahead.
So right dash, up dash, grab.
Oh, not this.
I see what I have to do, but I'm not doing it obviously. Oh, that one was weird. That one was different.
Not bad.
It meant to be the right
We already
one.
did this part.
Dash, dash.
Is that a new part?
Fall dash, fall dash.
What number are we on?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you honestly.
10. Okay, cool. Good
10.
job.
I saw it, and I've like I said, I'm gaining. I don't know what to do there. Okay, so I got to go down.
Oh, okay, cool. I bet we're at. So most of this section, you actually don't use dashes. You don't use a dash until you get all the way to that other side. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, thank you.
And then hop.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
it's getting it. It's getting it.
But yeah, you don't get any revivals there. But yeah, you got it. You got this section down pat.
I've got all of this down pat, honestly.
Nice.
I've reached that level of zen where I'm just like, you know what?
The next part is going to be a bit difficult.
Everything's fine.
But honestly,
Stephen Strange, look out, homie. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your.
I do like Stephen Strange. I
zenness.
can't wait till he gets another movie. I thought his first movie was pretty good, but I really can't wait till he get more into the weird
Oh.
with Stephen Strange. And they got pretty weird in that movie too. But I would really love for them to go like a Ditko style universe. Kind of like what they did with
Ditko?
Steve Ditko was the original artist for Stephen Strange, and he created a lot of the look for how they treat his art.
So, am I doing this correctly?
Yes, you are doing it correctly.
Okay, I wasn't doing it correctly.
Oh, you were using your dash before.
I used a dash, yeah.
Now you got to use a dash to get up there. So, yep,
Yeah.
you did it.
Cool. No, as soon as I saw that I could avoid using a dash there, it's straight up.
This part is a tad bit difficult. You have to do a dash.
fuck?
You can't. There's nothing.
No, it's just like a.
So you just have to dash over and yep. Get your jump back. Yep. Gotta use two dashes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's about the halfway point. But it's not too difficult after that.
Okay. You're saying about Ditko?
Yeah, Steve Ditko, obviously he was the co-creator of Spider-Man along with Stan Lee, but one of the other things that he did was help co-create Stephen Strange, but he was the lead artist for that series for a long time, so a lot of the kind of the Bible on how to draw a Stephen Strange comic book, you look back at his stuff. If you remember that segment from the Doctor Strange movie when she opens his mind.
Oh yeah, and it's all the what is the terminology? It's like psychedelic, but what is...
Kaleidoscope?
It's the kaleidoscope, yeah,
Yeah.
but what is that math called? Fractals. Fractals,
yeah.
right?
A lot of fractals. A lot of that kind of design style, especially when he sees Dormammu, spoiler alert, at the end. I know.
Yeah, no, I get you, yeah, man.
Like it's like, oh no, Dormammu. It's like if you haven't seen Stephen Strange by now, you obviously don't care too much at this point.
Oh.
I feel like that's a factor when it comes to movies. There's a certain time frame. For
There
if
is,
you don't,
and
if you don't see
and-
the movie, you can't be mad about getting spoiled.
At this point in time, the Russo brothers have already cleared their silly spoiler alert type thing for their...
Don't spoil Endgame.
I'm not spoiling
hashtag.
Endgame here.
No, we're
honestly,
not.
But
I still think it's too.
Yeah,
early to
they're
call it
ending.
off, honestly,
I kind of think it is too. But I was like, oh, that's telling. Somebody's actually putting a like a timeline on it. That's interesting.
but I do think like
Oh,
if it's
so I need
been
to fall
2
further to the
weeks,
right so I can
3
make the
weeks,
dash.
and you haven't gone to see it yet, and you do accidentally get spoiled. Unfortunately, you gotta be more on top of it if you really care that much. Now, there's
For
obviously-
Endgame,
yeah.
I think so. For other movies, it's like, all right.
Yeah,
I can think.
Even like with the Prestige, like the movie's been out for a while. If you spoil it, yeah, maybe shouldn't like.
If it's
tell
a
the
year,
twist. But it's,
sorry, boys and
Yeah.
girls. Like,
if you hear the twist to a movie like Fight Club at this point, come on,
oh my God,
it wasn't that big of a deal.
Rosebud was his sled.
Yeah, Citizen Kane.
No, I meant Fight Club.
Oh.
Oh.
So you just ride it up and then dash and then fall
and then dash again and
up.
then fall and grab
Yeah.
that wall.
There's definitely a shelf life for spoilers alerts. I feel like it's still too soon for Endgame because I can even understand. I couldn't see the first week.
Oh, it's so hard.
I have way too much work. I really want to see it, but I can't.
I agree.
And
I agree.
Even 2 weeks out, it's just like, yeah, man, I want to go see it, but shit's happening right now in my life, and I can't.
I
also feel like you don't gain anything. Like people didn't care anyways. People were already posting spoiler videos on YouTube.
Well, yeah, a
day
spoiler
one.
ban is an embargo.
So I
isn't
definitely,
an embargo.
I definitely have a beef with IGN and other websites lately. I'm not gonna say what it is because I'm still trying to be courteous to people that still haven't seen Endgame, even though it's been probably about 3 weeks now.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
The way
It's
that
fine.
some of the
Everything's
titles
fine.
are
Everything's
written
great.
for some of the articles about in-game spoilers, like yes, they say the word, oh, it's a spoiler article, but just by the way you worded that title,
It's hard to complain about it without spoiling ourselves.
without spoiling
right?
it. But they talk about a certain event that happens in the movie.
Yeah.
And the way they write the title, even if you haven't seen the movie, it gives you a conclusion. You're like, oh,
I'll take a sip
well,
of my.
why are they talking? Why is this in the
beverage.
title of the? Something must happen then. Oh, okay, cool. It's like, good job, IGN. You really hid that spoiler. You may as well
Yeah.
just have said straight out what it was at this point.
We didn't say the spoiler,
But we didn't say the
alluded to it in every single possible way.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, really? Oh, that
Like,
was
I
way
get it.
over.
You need clicks for your article, but come on. All you have to do, even for that article, is you could just have a picture of it that says, spoiler alert, future of the MCU, and people would have clicked on it.
It doesn't matter.
And
man.
that wouldn't have mattered. Like, that would have been
spoiler
fine.
culture is so ingrained in
Yeah.
the internet now. You don't know how many times I would love to click on, or I would love to not pull spoilers in a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's okay though. Everything's fine. In our titles and stuff, and I have to think about it and think in a way which is an entire job in itself. Why did I do that?
know.
To try and figure out how are people going to
interpret this.
and I got to do it in a way that makes sense to not indicate anything, but also make it engaging enough that people would click it. And that, if you can do that, well, congratulations, you've just won
You're
the
good
internet.
at this job.
Why?
I don't know
I
why.
tried to counteract at the very end. It's hard because you're trying to work for two audiences: those who
Sure.
have and those who haven't.
Well, I
seen
also
it.
think it's silly because IGN doesn't need to worry about getting views.
They
in
do,
a-
though.
They,
They do,
they,
though.
they do need to worry, but if they just make an article that says in-game spoilers and then just have a picture of the character that they want to talk about, that's it. You don't need to actually make a fancy title for it.
Are you sure?
I honestly don't think you
The
do.
internet's a harsh place, man.
Internet is a harsh place, but I think most people that are coming to their website as it is for traffic Like, they don't need any more than that.
Ooh, don't kill puppies.
Or
don't kill puppies.
They just need to be better about wording their titles. But I think at the same point, they don't give a fuck. They're just like, nah, we're getting clicks. And
I think once you're in the video, they do. Because maybe it's not IGN. Maybe I'm thinking of
Polygon?
I don't know if it's Polygon or
Cinema?
who I'm thinking of.
Cinematech?
No. It's a video gaming website. Or at least a YouTube channel.
Games?
Who has
Bot?
Jessica Chobot? Is that her?
She used to be on IGN, but she has been gone for a while. I don't know.
Maybe I'm
She's
thinking
on the
of someone else
Nerdist now?
then. Is it Nerdist? It might be Nerdist that I'm thinking of then. I think. Don't quote me because I'm still unsure. I think it's Nerdist, but they're the ones that had the laser warning sign.
Yeah.
With the triangle. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's
Nerdist.
Nerdist then. Nerdist, I think, does pretty good about giving spoiler warnings while you're in the video.
Right.
But you're right. Some of their stuff is leading with the way that they go through titling and thumbnails. And I don't watch a ton of IGN.
I don't either. This was every now and then I was bored at work and I was like, there's nothing for me to do. The kids are doing their assignment. I'm substituting for this class. So I've already looked at Kotaku articles, and I've already looked at the BBC, and I've already read CNN, and I'm like, what else is there? I guess I'll check out IGN for entertainment stuff. Why not?
There's IGN. Or whatever you
want. Well, a
want.
lot of websites get blocked for the district as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So a lot of stuff,
schooling and everything, right?
And of course it would. So
Yeah,
there's not
that
a lot.
makes sense.
There's not a lot of websites. And after I've read the news and I've read, Kotaku for like random stuff. And yes, Kotaku has some inflammatory articles, but for the most part, they've got interesting stuff that
Why?
they're more offbeat and have more weird articles than IGN tends to have, or like other mainstream publications.
Yeah.
And like other sites that I like to go to are typically blocked. Like usually, like, why don't you just go to Reddit? It's like Reddit's blocked by the school guys. And why are you saying like, why are you on websites? Well, the students are doing the work. Because there's nothing like I help them, but at a certain point, they're doing the work. Like,
yeah. I've teach them enough.
I told them what to do.
That's
They're high schoolers. If they're not going to do their work at this point, I'm there for a day. They're either going to do it or they're not going to do it. And they're not going to do it.
You're getting that full-on substitute teacher mentality, Samuel. That's dangerous.
I mean,
I'm not saying you're not owed it.
When I'm in an art, when I'm in an art class, I'm on point and I know what to do. But at a certain point, I can't type the assignment for you. If they ask me a question, I will go in full. I'll go full on to help them. But in a high school history class, there's a good chance they're better writers than I am. Honestly, my grammar is not that great, so I don't know how much of a help I'm going to be to juniors. Like my grammar's decent, but I want to run to the races with it. I want to be like, I'm the best.
Why did I do that?
I know how to teach art. I can teach history, but when it comes to English papers, it's like you have to write it on your own. Two, I can proofread it, but I also don't know them well enough for them to be like, can you proofread this? Like, they don't know what I know. They don't know if I'm intelligent. They're just like, you're a body.
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to, but with the younger kids, you're more involved. You can help a lot more. But if you don't have a relationship with the students at that school from having subbed enough, which is what it was mostly this week, there's not really much you can really do because they don't really trust you enough at that point to be like, hey, will you come help me with this stuff?
I'm sorry, guys, I keep doing it.
No, if a kid asks for help, I'll spend the whole period helping the kid out. And I'm not just going to sit there doing nothing. But
I understand. I'm just giving you.
Well, I'm just clarifying. I'm clarifying for people that are watching. Like, unfortunately, as a substitute, a lot of times there's not much you can do. You're really just a babysitter for a lot of it.
That's
with the younger ones, you're not because you're constantly checking on them, making sure they're doing their work, keeping them on task.
I'm not doing
making sure they're not putting glue in each other's hair.
I'm not doing the
middle school. It's a little bit more laid back. Some of the schools are more on task, and you're like, well, they're either going to do their work or they're not, and I don't know them well enough. And if they need help, I'll go around and look like, hey, you should probably keep on task. You should probably do this thing.
It's hard to fix a broken house when you only have one day trying to do it.
Yes. If I was there for more than one day,
not to say that the kids are broken or
no, they're not broken.
It's just,
but it's also
this is my total of an analogy that I'm able to capably do in Celeste B-sides, guys.
Well, also for being a substitute, and you remember as a kid, a substitute's like a day off for you as a kid.
It is. I know. And I imagine kids are a little bit more rough.
I treat it in that way for a lot of kids as well because, look, every day their teacher's on them to do stuff. And this is the day where it's like, hey, you're going to get to prove to your teacher or you're going to prove to your teacher that you can't handle being with a substitute. One way, the teacher's especially when we have substitutes, only thing I cared about was, hey, Tell them to do their work. If they don't do their work,
That sucks.
don't push it. Just leave them alone. Don't fight this fight. They like me, but I knew they've never liked anyone else in my classes. My students were a bit rougher.
You're the best.
I am the best. But,
That's why.
I mean, a lot of substitutes would come in and be like, I couldn't stand your class. Like, well, you came in there and tried to be authoritative, and that doesn't work at the school that I taught at. You actually have to build a relationship with these kids to get them to do work. And my passing
God,
average for my
see
class
I see it, guys. I'm sorry.
was like 90%, because I would get everyone to have finished work to get enough to at least get a C, where it's like, hey, you put in effort, you tried, it's art, yeah, you get a C. Hey, you worked the entire time and you put in maximum effort for every assignment, cool, you get an A. But Billy's is better than Timmy's. It's like, yeah, but they both work the same amount, so they both get an A. This isn't a college course.
Get it.
I'm not like training you guys for the real world. I'm just trying to get you at the point where like, hey, I like art. It's fun. And
You're
get them
trying to build
interested.
a passion.
Exactly. I'm trying to build a passion. I'm not trying to, make them feel like shit because, one person's better than me. It's like, there's always going to be someone better than you, kiddo. Always.
There will.
Unless you're below LeBron James, and then eventually health gets to you, and then you're not as good anymore.
There's still going to be someone better than you.
Yeah.
It may not be right now,
There will eventually, though.
but I mean, like, there will be.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Even if you're at the top
you're
of
gonna
something,
you're gonna be bad apples by the time.
Father Time is the undisputed champion. He always wins.
He ain't gonna beat me, baby. I'm too stubborn, as is seen currently here. Even Death has given up on me. He's like, nah, just take as many lives as you need.
If it makes you feel better, after you get past that segment of this hippity hop, it's not too much further.
Oh, nothing could give me joy ever again from this point on.
Oh, well, I know that.
Yeah, nothing.
You're devoid of a soul a long time ago.
I've sold it off to Satan, and I'm just waiting to get the payment.
He's just sitting on that couch, just like
here
patting his hand, kind of like, come on, come over.
I'm just waiting for him to give me the skill that I need at this point. I've forfeited it, so fuck it at this point. I'm so lacking in emotion now. I've reached that point where you're just like, I can't be mad about what's happening anymore because
Serenity
I've already
now.
expelled
Yeah.
all of the hate that I had available.
Well, because at this point, you've gotten rid of so much rage that there's no more rage left.
Oh, I'm empty. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like,
no, I'm empty.
I don't know.
So you're not gonna get much personality or emotion out of me at this point.
I think they've had their fill for a couple episodes.
I think people have
grab?
had their. It's just this. It's just so. It's so.
Yeah.
It's so
Well,
hard.
I think you have to hop away almost when you're doing it.
You don't. You got to go straight up. But you have so little wiggle room. Because if you jump straight up, you're fine.
Maybe you're starting
But you
too
have
high.
to immediately hit to the left, and I'm hitting it too soon. Is what it is.
Well, what if you start a little bit lower so you don't get caught on that spike? Instead of like, because you're right up the edge.
No,
but
no,
you're
that
hitting the
spike is only
hitbox.
visual. The hitbox isn't there.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Honestly, I'm
So you're going-
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so what's happening
All of these
is
have
you're
the same
hitting left too
hitboxes, and
quickly.
I'm hitting left too quickly. Yeah,
Oh.
that's.
I thought you were getting caught by
Now-
the spike from the hitbox.
Now I might be incorrect there, but I'm really sure that is the case. Oh! It's hard because I need to go back to the right. It's
Yeah.
a lot of like double tracking back, and you got to do it in just such
so.
a way.
Just so perfectly.
Dashy dash and hop.
But yeah, I saw
and
that
dash.
hashtag on Twitter where they were getting rid of the end game, so I was like, oh yeah, you can spoil it now. It's like, well,
Yeah, the Russos. I'd prefer if you guys don't spoil it in the comments,
please don't be that guy.
You can post spoilers. But no, it's not the spike. I know you're thinking it's the spike. I've gotten past it before.
Voicing put like
You can post spoilers. I'd prefer if you guys didn't in the comment section because we're not. This isn't the discussion. Isn't
It's not even on Marvel stuff.
this? But
Even though it's been out for a while now at this point, still don't. Like, come on.
yeah, well, it's kind of rude.
It's just why do that? Why take away people's enjoyment? Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Oof. We'll see you guys next time. Beep bop boop.
Gonna get through this eventually.
I can see it.
You got it.
There's 16 million occasions where I lose and one of them where I win.
You're not 14 million?
I'm not as good as the Avengers. There's another additional 2 million on top of that. 1.5 maybe, because it wasn't at like 14.5 or something like that.
Something like that.
I'm empty.
Me too.
I'm so empty right now. I don't like this.